In this morning's Money Watch, inflation fears, analysts say prices will be rising on a number of essential items and services. CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis is here with some predictions and solutions. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you, Chris.
So we want to talk about the increasing costs of just about everything, and we'll start with groceries because that's going up.
Yeah, it's going up, and people are probably feeling it at the grocery store already. The USDA is predicting that you're going to see 2 to 3% higher grocery costs overall this year, but that's overall. When you actually break it down and you look at meat costs, for example, at the meat counter, you're probably going to pay as much as 4% more this year. So you want to think about ways that you can cut back on that bill.
Yeah, so what are some measures people can take to save at the grocery store?
One thing people can do is coupons, but you don't have to do it the old-fashioned way anymore. Coupon Susie is a great website that allows you to search for the things that you're going to buy on your grocery trip and have the coupons ready to go, and you can do it from the comforts of your home and have it all ready. Also, think about budgeting and think about pre-planning, because one of the biggest mistakes, and there's actually studies out there that show people spend more at the grocery store because they don't go with a list and they don't stick to it and they don't stick to the budget. If you do that, you can actually save a lot of money.
It's like shopping without a list. You go in and you buy everything that you don't need.
On impulse.
So you don't have to sit there and just cut out coupons anymore.
No, you don't have to do it. That's the old-fashioned way. This is the new way.
Okay, let's talk about filling up your car, because as always, we seem to be talking about gas prices continuing to skyrocket.
Yeah, and oil prices are back near $100 a barrel. And this is something that people are probably going to see a lot more of, rising prices at the pump this year. There are some analysts out there. The Shell CEO came right on this program and predicted we'd see $5 a gallon gas in the next couple of years. To save on that, you want to potentially shop at some of the wholesale clubs like Costco, like Sam's Club. They'll save you about 10 cents a gallon, but don't go so far out of your way. I mean, if they're not near you and you drive far, then you're wasting some mileage.
20 miles out of your way to save a few cents.
Exactly.
How about heating your home?
Heating your home also is going to be impacted by the rising cost of oil. So if you want to save on heating your home, one of the things you can do is for every degree that you lower your thermostat, you save about 1% on your heating bill. If you lower it 10 degrees, 10% in savings.
Yeah, whatever you can get away with, right?
Yeah.
Clothing costs.
Yeah, well, cotton is the input in clothing, in many clothing items, and that's up 80% since last year. So one of the things you can do is shop for coupons online. Retail Me Not and as well as My Bargain Buddy are two great websites for this. And also stick to that budget. Just like you stick to your grocery budget and stay away from the impulse buys, stay away from them when it comes to clothes.
And so many different companies, like you mentioned, do have little discounts that you have online discounts that you really need to kind of be aware of so you can take advantage of. You know, we kind of talked about healthcare and medical costs before, that a lot of people are doing at-home testing and whatnot, but those costs, as we know, are continuing to rise.
Yeah, premiums are up as much as 60%, projected to climb as much as 60% with some plans this year. One of the ways to get around that, and this tends to be good for people who are healthy individuals on the younger side, are the high deductible plans. What's a high deductible plan? Well, it's going to save you about 40 to 50% on your premiums, and the way that it works is you have to meet a high deductible, and once you meet that high deductible, the plan kicks in. So it's really for emergencies. You'll pay more for doctor's visits, so you want to think about your health. It's probably not the right thing for someone who needs consistent visits to the doctor, but for someone who just wants an emergency worst-case scenario plan, this is a good plan for them.
Always got to be careful with what you skimp on, though.
Yeah.
All right, Rebecca Jarvis, thank you so much.
Thanks,
Good to
Chris.
see you.